In ancient Israel, a young shepherd named David lived a simple life in the fields, tending to his father's sheep. Little did he know that his destiny would lead him to become one of the greatest kings in Israel's history. David's journey began when the prophet Samuel visited his family to anoint the next king. Despite having older and more physically imposing brothers, Samuel was guided by divine insight to choose the youngest, David, as the future king. David's first notable feat came when he courageously faced the giant Goliath, a Philistine warrior who challenged the Israelites. Armed only with a sling and stones, David defeated Goliath, showcasing his unwavering faith and trust in God. As David's reputation grew, he became a close friend and confidant to King Saul. However, their relationship soured due to political jealousy, leading David to flee for his life. During his time in exile, David faced numerous challenges but remained faithful to God. Eventually, David's loyalty and integrity were rewarded when he became the king of Israel. Despite his triumphs, David faced personal struggles, including the infamous incident with Bathsheba, which tested his moral character and led to consequences for his family. Throughout his reign, David composed many psalms, expressing his deep relationship with God, his joys, sorrows, and repentance. Despite his flaws, David is remembered as a man after God's own heart, illustrating the power of repentance, forgiveness, and faith. The story of David in the Bible offers several lessons that can be applied to various aspects of life. Here are some key takeaways: faith and courage. David's story teaches us about the importance of faith and courage in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. Despite being a young shepherd, he faced the giant Goliath with faith in God and courageously stood up for what he believed. Divine guidance. The selection of David as king by the prophet Samuel highlights the idea of divine guidance. It teaches us to trust in God's plan, even when circumstances or societal expectations might suggest otherwise. Humility. David's humility is evident when he, the youngest in his family, is chosen as king. Throughout his journey, he remains humble, acknowledging his dependence on God's guidance and recognizing the value of others, leadership, and integrity. As king, David displayed both strengths and weaknesses. His leadership qualities and commitment to justice and righteousness serve as examples. However, his flaws, especially the incident with Bathsheba, illustrate the importance of maintaining personal integrity even in positions of power. Repentance and forgiveness. The story of David and Bathsheba highlights the consequences of David's actions, but it also emphasizes the power of repentance and forgiveness. David's genuine remorse and seeking of God's forgiveness demonstrate the possibility of redemption. Perseverance in exile. During his time in exile, David faced numerous challenges and uncertainties. His perseverance in the face of adversity teaches us the value of resilience and trust in God during difficult times. Relationship with God. David's Psalms reflect a deep and intimate relationship with God. They serve as a model for expressing one's emotions, seeking guidance, and maintaining a spiritual connection through prayer and worship. The human condition. David's story is relatable because it portrays a flawed individual navigating the complexities of human nature. This humanization of biblical figures helps us understand that everyone, regardless of their strengths, is susceptible to mistakes. By reflecting on these lessons from the story of David, individuals can find guidance in their own journeys, understanding the complexities of faith, leadership, and the pursuit of a righteous life.